Hello folks, you're very, very welcome. This is Tuesday night, the 14th of November. We're nearly in the middle of November now. You're very, very welcome to this Facebook Live. How are you doing out there? It's kind of cool, isn't it? I've been going around today with 5 layers on me, and this is the 6th. This is the 6th. But anyway, life is good. Life is good. I read a great thing yesterday in one of my many readings that I do over the course of a week, and it said, I can't remember who said it, be in love with your life, every bit of it. And I thought, yeah, that works for me. That works for me, and I'm sometimes even in love with the bits that I wouldn't necessarily want to be in love with. So anyway, you're all very welcome. I have my cup of tea ready here, and excuse me. I have a little bit of a frog present as well. This will possibly go quiet during the course of the event. So this Facebook Live tonight is all about intentions. Intentions. And I have to admit, I am the first person to say that I used to be very about intentions. I mean, you know, come on. You set an intention and it comes your way. Mind you, I was a bit about a lot of different things like gratitudes and everything like that. But I'm a great flag bearer for them all at this stage. So tonight's outing is going to take us through a journey of intentions, what they are, a suggested way of setting good intentions. And if you see my eyes slipping over here to the right from time to time, I'm just checking if anybody's arrived yet. A good way to set, a suggested way to set intentions, and then what to do when you've set them. It's dead easy. I have a mind-boggling story that I will tell you in a few minutes about the thing that really clicked it for me with intentions. And anyway, this actually also comes from my own story and from work that I've done with clients, actually. Everything that I do here comes from work with clients or from my own experience. And I have notes written up here so that if you see my eyes casting down here, I'm just looking at my notes. So, as I said in the Facebook post today, I'm going to read what Deepak Chopra says about setting intentions. Intention is the starting point of every dream. It is the creative power that fulfills all our needs, whether for money, relationships, peace and contentment, spiritual awakening, or love. And I really, my story that really clicked it for me with intentions was, excuse me, about 5 months ago. I was going through a fairly tough time with regard to turnover and revenue in my business, because summer is always a quiet time in my business. And I was reading the Pam Grout book, G-R-O-U-T, Pam Grout book. What's this? It was called Think and Grow Rich. I was dipping in and out of that, but not taking it terribly seriously, because it's not meant to be taken too seriously. It's a badass book about gratitude. And one of the things she said was, create your intention. Write down yourself what you would like to come with your intention, to happen from your intention, and put the intention away, put it away. So I went off down to Sainsbury's and I bought myself a lovely notebook with an envelope in the back. And I wrote my intention that I wanted, apart from good health came first, obviously, and time for myself and time with John, and a good holiday. And one of my other intentions was that my turnover would increase to X number, and my profit within that turnover would increase to X plus, quite a nice tidy sum. Let's say it was turnover, I'm not going to give the real figures. Let's say the turnover I wanted it to increase by £2,000. I wanted my profit within that to be at 75% of that. Tidy sum. And you know, at that stage of the time 5 months ago, and it's not the real figure. It's not the real figure, by the way. It felt completely undoable. And I wrote the intention on a piece of paper and I put it in the envelope at the back of my book. And I also put the date on it, by the way, because you've got to be really specific with the universe. You've got to be really specific. To the day, to the very day. Yes, good health, apart from that cold when I came back from holidays. Yes, good health. Great time with John on holidays in Spain. Fantastic few times by myself. Lovely walks and stuff. But to the day that I said I would like my turnover to increase by that sum of money, which is not that figure that I mentioned, to the day it happened. And I went, oh shit, this stuff works. So anyway, I just thought I have to do more with this. And I have been using them really well ever since. And life is coming good. Apart from this frog. So an intention, according to Deepak Chopra, an intention is a directed impulse of consciousness that contains the seed form of that which you aim to create. That sounds very grand, doesn't it? Like real needs, intentions can't grow if you hold on to them. So there's a clue about what we're going to be doing. They can't grow if we hold on to them. We have to plant our seeds and let them take their course and grow. But we have to be really specific about them, okay? So here's some general thoughts about how you can set an intention for yourself. Any number of intentions, okay? And I had been planning to do, in fact, I think I still will do a little brief meditation here tonight for those who can't be here live. And if you catch it later, you can do it here on the Facebook later on. Great. And I'm going to play some music in a second as well. See how this works. So the first step is to slip into the gap. And what do I mean by slip into the gap? Most of the time, our minds are racing 99 to 9,000 to the dozen, and we just don't give ourselves time to think about what is the space between our thoughts. And yes, we do have space between our thoughts when we take time to be aware and be mindful. And you know where I'm going to go with this. You know where I'm going to go, girls and boys. This is about giving yourself some meditation time or some personal quiet time. 10 minutes a day. Wow, that's a long time. In fact, it isn't, I'm being very ironic there. It's not a long time. It's a very short time. You'd be queuing for a cappuccino for less time, or for longer time, sorry. So the first thing to do is to slip into the gap and just quiet your mind. Just quiet your mind and notice the gaps between your thoughts. Okay? And when you've come to that quiet place, and it's millisecond, that noticing is millisecond. When you come to that quiet place, you just slip in your intention there. And just slip in your intention there in that quiet place when you've done your meditation. Okay? And you can say it in whatever form you want. My intention was at the time, 5 months ago when this whole thing started, was to have good health. My intention is to have lots of personal quiet time to meditate and to read. My intention would be to have time with John and to have a good holiday. As I said, they all happened. And then let them go. However, you need to write them down, as I did. You need to write them down. Put them on a piece of paper and put the piece of paper away. You're planting the seeds into the universe and you're letting them grow. Okay? And then after you've done this, you just let them be. You focus mentally and from your heart on your intentions every so often. I actually keep a gratitude journal every day, and in there, when I don't look at the piece of paper every day, but in there when I'm doing that, that's where I have my intention list at the back. In there at the back, yeah. And when I'm doing my gratitudes every evening, it automatically comes to me. Yeah, my intention is have a good Christmas, you know. And it's simple little things. I'm not setting a goal for myself. That's too intellectual, that's too westernized. This is open to love and to the support of the universe. It's called divine order, really, isn't it? So when you've written them down and you've put the piece of paper away, when you do your gratitude journal, or every so often during the course of the day or the week, just come into a place of centered awareness. Centered awareness. Bring your attention to your breath, 2 or 3 nice deep breaths, and let it go. Okay? And then detach from the outcome. Detach from the outcome. This is not an order list. We're not giving an order to a waiter in a restaurant here. This is not an order list. This is just, I would like this, and if it happens, great. And if it doesn't happen, great. Because whatever happens, I'm in the right place at the right time, in the right way. Okay? And God, it's taken me years to accept that. And then let the universe handle the details. I had no idea when I set that intention financially 5 months ago how this was going to happen. And it was completely unlikely. I went for an extraordinarily outrageous figure because of the place on the spectrum where I was. And it happened. I didn't know how it was going to happen. But because I had the intention, my thinking is, because I had the intention specifically and written down, and I was living life with some kind of guidance and divine order, my actions out here in the business and in the world actually changed slightly. And it's like my inner compass redirected. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I'd love your feedback on any comments you have on this afterwards, okay? So as I say, let the universe handle the details. And as if they come, they come, and if they don't, they don't. However, I did keep an eye on the timeline. And as I say, to the day, these things happened. And I was like, okay, so this works. I don't know how the hell it works, but it works. So there. Let me do more of this, and let me spread the joy of intentions. Okay. What we're going to do now, and I feel kind of weird doing this on an empty room, so to speak. I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to do a brief little guided meditation to get you into that nice space so that you can find your gaps. And if you're listening to this, afterwards, which I think you will be, if you are listening, Trudy, shut up. I'm digging and I can't get out of here. Right. When you're listening to this afterwards, just simply write down your intentions. You can always tweak them later. Just write down your intentions, have a piece of paper and pen before you start. I'll do the guided meditation. You write down your intentions. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze. God, don't overanalyze. Just write down a few keywords for yourself. Just allow to emerge what wants to emerge. Write them down, and then just come to that place of restful awareness, that centered awareness, and detach from the outcome and let the universe handle the rest. Because the universe is really pretty good at what it does. It does. Okay. So I'm going to experiment here. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to experiment here, and I'm going to play a beautiful piece of music in the background as I'm doing a little guided meditation for us all. Okay. And just going to go over here. Excuse me while I go over here. So I would invite you to close your eyes. Just very gently close your eyes. And bring your awareness right down into your tummy. And allow your breath to slow down along with the music. And just feel yourself just letting go. And simply be with your breath. And just feel yourself deeply, deeply relaxed. Connect with your breath. And in that peaceful, contented place, ask yourself the question, what is my deepest desire? What is my deepest desire? And don't brush things away, just allow to come what wants to come. Don't worry about the how. Remember, the universe is going to handle the details. What is my deepest desire? And opening your eyes, take a moment and just note down very briefly what came up, what emerged for you in answer to that question. What is my deepest desire? And you'll notice that that's a much stronger, more powerful question than what do I want? There's something about that question, what is my deepest desire, that just reaches, saturates into your cells, and it just brings a feeling of joy and possibility. So just begin to use that question in your own mind, in your own heart. What is my deepest desire? Note down what's come for you from your slipping into the gap. And if you've got that piece of paper, just fold it up and put it away somewhere. Put it away somewhere safe, date it. Or if you need to put more notes into it before you put it away and date it, do that. And then release it, detach from the outcome. Detach from the outcome. And if you've set a date on it, that your deepest desire is to go on a Caribbean cruise next February, put that into your diary, put that note into your diary, put the date into your diary, and that you need to check. I'm not making sense. If you need to check something along the lines of your intentions and your deepest desire, put the date into your diary so you can check it. And then let the universe just take over the dance. The universe will take care of all the details. Okay? So that's it for this Facebook Live, just about. I'm just checking my little finish up notes here. Let me just go through the steps briefly one more time. You slip into the gap. when you're in that quiet place. That slipping into the gap was only 3 minutes long, by the way. Okay, and the music was the music from the Mission, Gabriel's oboe theme from the Mission. So you slip into the gap, and when you've come to that nice quiet center place, what is my deepest desire? Caribbean cruise, peace and contentment, a happy family Christmas, whatever it is. Write it down. Okay. Detach from the outcome. And then let the universe lead the dance. She will take care of, oh, there's a she again. She will take care of the outcome. And you will be surprised. You will be surprised. Okay. If you have any questions, any comments, you know where I am. I'm right here. I'm right here on Facebook or Trudy at trudyarthurs.com. Okay. And that's our journey for tonight. And as always, thank you for joining me if you've come in, if you're looking at this after the event. And I'd love your thoughts and your comments, and just let me know what you think about all of this, because this is different kind of stuff, but it's really, really important, and it spreads the love. Oh God, it spreads the love. You just got to spread the love. I sound like Bette Midler. With this figure, God no. Anyway, listen, spread the love. Send me your thoughts and your comments, and you will see me doing a happy dance. I will do, I guarantee, I will do a happy dance on camera on Facebook. If I get, oh God, what am I doing? If I get 10 shares from different people now, not from the same person, from 10 shares of this video on Facebook, I will do a happy dance. Okay? Right. Oh God, I think I've just done something really dangerous. So the next Facebook Live is going to be on Thursday the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. and I'm going to move this then into gratitudes. I'm going to move into gratitudes on Thursday the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. Love you lots. You take care and have a great week. And please stay in touch. Lots of love. Bye.